Welcome back, everybody. So we are doing part 3 of Call of Cthulhu. So just before we start the video, so a few people have been mentioning how the audio is crap on the PlayStation 5 headset. You are 100% right, so I'm going to try and see what I can do to remedy it. So I'm going to be using my camera's microphone to record my speech, record the video separately on the PlayStation 5, and then combine them together. So officially right now on the headset, PlayStation 5 3D headset, I am muting the microphone so you can't hear me on the gameplay layer, but you'll be hearing me on the game. So it's going to be a little bit harder for me to synchronize everything, but whatever. Quality, right? Okay. So originally I kind of wanted to cut some of the boring parts of the game, because apparently this game is slow to start, but I'm really liking it. So if you guys like the game as well, I'm sure you want to see the progress, so I'll try and make it as entertaining as possible during the lulls. So I did start the game a little bit advanced. We did just encounter the scene with Kat. I tried to talk with her to come to a truce or an understanding, and she, a very, very strong, independent woman, beat the crap out of me, kicked me in the balls, and left her goons to take care of the rest. So I bribed these two with this bottle of liquor so they can distract these two guys, and then I made my way through. So obviously you guys won't talk to me anymore since my cover is blown. But somehow I believe we will get through. Alright, so I did something a little bit of a test. I did post a part 2 of Doom 3 gameplay, but I did not in any way advertise the game or promote the video, because I've been having a very strong suspicion that for whatever seems to be the reason, YouTube has maybe forgotten about my channel, and they're no longer...
I have no idea what it says.
...pushing out my content as they used to. So I have, as you can see, 1,200 subscribers, and lately, since I would say November, there was a decrease in my videos being pushed to other viewers, new or existing subscribers or non-subscribers.
They're cops. They can't understand.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead, and I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
Yeah, you're not sailors, you're not seamen like us.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
I can't talk to these guys. So like any mystery game, we're gonna just have to mess around with stuff. Yeah, so the Doom 3 gameplay part 2 ended up getting 3 views. One of the 3 was my cousin Dreadful, who was we were doing a test together. So in actuality, got 2 views. Okay, nobody saw that.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. We'll follow its
So since
leader and
yesterday,
appear at various locations.
It's been pushed to
Gifted with its own
48.
Until
It's
it finds
pushed
a
out
new
48
leader.
impressions. So that means it's appeared in to 48 people as a suggested video, which really makes no sense. Considering
You like our song?
I have that many how many subscribers I have, and it's
We may not be
not
pros, but we give it all
sensitive
we got.
sensitive topic.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
All right, so we have new
Oh, I
dialogue
heard the
on this
Hawkins
one.
family owned a warehouse on the docks. An old family of ship owners. Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch.
You shouldn't talk about the dead like that.
We're not speaking ill, we're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk.
There! You're speaking ill, you see.
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen. I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night,
I bid
stranger.
you adieu, stranger.
What?
All
Another
right.
break?
So this
Those
is
damn
Cap.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah.
Well,
A
I got guts and I know how to fight, actually.
I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
All right. Honesty is always the best policy.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you.
No shit.
You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
All right, so we'll eventually get to this
Is that
one.
more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us. And they'll be here long after we are gone.
The old families.
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
Well, good
You're
for
out
you.
of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
I would, but I'm afraid if I tried pulling your leg, you would slap the shit out of me.
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my
Serious
business,
as a diaper rash.
I don't care. But I'll go with you. To make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I
There's always a
guarantee
catch.
that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective.
Alright, so let's see what mistake we've made. Well, let me just enjoy the view for a moment. Très nice.
Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops?
We saw this guy poking around here.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right. Simps. I'm keeping an eye on you, lady. Never trust a woman's. First meet. Where'd you go? Oh. Like my skills aren't being able to walk backwards.
Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you
Please?
think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Hold my hand,
Good.
please.
In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Alright. In we go.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Alright, we have one charisma point. So let's use it on... I think we'll need the spot hidden. Yeah, so these are all the characters we've spoken to or have done research on. And these are our clues.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Oh, this is new. So Reconstruction. To enter Reconstruction scene, hold L2 and R2.
What happened here?
Well, it looks like somebody was bent over the table of bandages and then punched the mirror. So we got some medicine.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
Painkillers that expensive? I don't know.
It smells as bad as it looks.
Oh, dude, it's corpses, I just realized. I think this, even though this is not as realistic as other horror games, it still is pretty disturbing, since they don't have especially that annoying Unreal Engine shine to them.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
We're not done yet. There's still a lot to investigate.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Can we pick it up? Nope.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Yes, sir.
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
Okay, so I think we've probably investigated. Yep, so on the bottom left, you're going to see that question mark with a green check mark. That means we've investigated everything that's investigatable. Alright, so we have another charisma point. So on this one, I think we're going to use it. For occultism. Okay, so all right, so this one. Okay, so this one you can't invest points in it or medicine. You can only do it through objects found in the game. All right, so a lot easier, simpler. Okay, so let's level it out a little bit with eloquence. Okay, so we can't enter the investigation scene without it being prompted. I like the eerie, creepy green filter. The painting kind of reminds me of Layers of Fear, which was an awesome freaking game. I think that's gonna be one of the next games I do a gameplay capture of. Layers of Fear 2. Right.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there?
Bonjour,
You,
mon ami.
Don't move! Detective Pierce, I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Threatened police officer. Let's team up. Someone else is interested in the Hawkins. The case is far from being wound up. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna. So I think we will be outmatched. Since his strength is professional, we're not professional. We're not even a level 1, so I think let's go with this one.
Look around you. Someone has settled in here. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait.
Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins Mansion.
I
when
think
came
we
to
chose
investigate
correctly.
the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's
Simple.
parked down the way.
Mathematics.
And
Sprouted legs
please shut the door.
and crawl this way over here.
Open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your
Duh.
nose. God damn it.
Same way as my plasma rifle made its way from Fallout 4
This
to my
case
house.
has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll
Elementary.
shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Are you?
That's good.
Come on, keep the smile.
Come
You don't
on.
want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Yep.
That's the Hawkins Mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Alright, cool. So we are now at chapter 3. Uno, dos, tres. The next one is cuatro. In Greek it's ena, dio, tria. And then afterwards is tessera. Very nice. We have a little cinematic. Looks like his smile was already widened. You can see that little Joker scar. Little, but actually it's pretty big. Scared.
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Alright, plenty of dialogue options.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Oh, so I guess he's gonna be accompanying us?
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old?
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it.
Okay, so we
It's just
gotta
that this
keep in mind
discovery
his
shakes my convictions.
That's why you're
scar
so
on his
keen
left
to
cheek.
find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or
Because
if there's been a law
Cat is the one
enforcement
that
error,
cuts people open.
then it's up to the police to make
Widens
its
their
mistake.
smile, as she puts it.
Anything else?
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far
Looks
back
like
as I
he
can
prunes
remember.
the leaves off of all the
Charles
trees.
was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go.
Yeah, I really
And,
hope
as you'll see,
the
In a way, he's still watching.
PlayStation 5 is at least
Is there
recording
anything else you
the
want to ask me?
game audio.
Or do you want to
Since
go
we
up there?
muted the mic. I should have actually this is before I started.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
All right.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you. If only to reassure Silas.
You stay here and keep an eye on things.
Okay. But don't get the impression that I'll leave you alone inside the mansion.
Oh, you're gonna stay here, so how are you going to stay here and make sure that I'm not alone, unless there's somebody else in the mansion. Now that is a warm and welcoming house, isn't it? Alright, so we always go adventuring. Okay, that was just a leaf. We actually have a table that looks exactly like this. Okay, it's a whale. It's a whale. A figurine of a whale carved from wood. It's the sort of toy that sailors made for their children. Okay, so we can only turn it left and right. We can't turn it top and bottom. All right, there's the lighthouse. So there's a new I don't know where all this Lovecraft stuff has come from all of a sudden. I hope it's not a
Cheapers.
A sign of things to come.
Prophetic raven. Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins. The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. Poor kid. Poor kid.